Hi, this is Safa with Century 21, the Harrelson Group. Today I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things here that are important to get a property sold here on the Grand Strand. I've been a resident of Myrtle Beach for 28 years and specialize in selling homes and condos. The first and usually the most important thing with most clients and usually a sensitive topic for discussion is the price of the home. I try to make it my goal to maximize the selling price for every single one of my clients and get you the most money possible. The second thing, trying to minimize the amount of time a property stays on the market. Obviously each community and each condo building is different and each one has their own average days on the market, but we try to minimize the amount of time it takes to get a property sold. The third thing is to make sure that your experience throughout the whole process is as smooth and painless as possible. I want to make sure that you're informed throughout the whole process and it goes smooth and fluid and very little inconvenience to you as a seller. One thing you will always get from me is honesty and transparency. No matter what the circumstance is, no matter what kind of property you have or are trying to sell, it's important that you have an agent that not only is going to be honest and upfront with you, that's fully representing you and what your needs are. So the thing with me is I've got to make sure that I'm well aware of what your needs are and be completely upfront and transparent with you throughout the whole process. So now I guess you're wondering, what do I do specifically to sell properties here on the Grand Strand? At any given moment, there are over 5,000 homes and over 3,000 condos for sale on the market here on the Grand Strand. And nowadays, almost all buyers are looking online for properties before they even go out there and view them. So what I specialize in is marketing properties and trying to get massive exposure for every single property for my client. I look at myself more as a marketing agent rather than a real estate agent. And most agents out there are going to just list your property and put it out there and then hope that someone else sells it. My job is to make sure that we give it massive exposure and the most visibility possible online to try to attract the right buyer for your property. Some of the ways that we create massive exposure and high visibility for your property is by using professional photography, getting a videographer in there to take videos of the property, listing it on hundreds and hundreds of websites throughout the country, and getting it on almost every single social media site that we can get our hands on. The more it's out there, the more websites it's on, the more eyeballs that we hit, the more likely we're going to find that perfect buyer for your property. Some other things that we do is we have a in-house marketing person, a graphic designer that's on staff, doing our graphic works and flyers and things for marketing to your property. We have a marketing assistant that's constantly staying up to date and looking at the traffic that your property is getting and seeing what kind of adjustments we need to make. We have an admin assistant that is always reachable, so if you ever have a question, I'm in a meeting, I'm not reachable, then she's always available for to return your calls and answer any questions if I'm not able to get to them. Now once the property goes under contract, we have a closing coordinator that will actually walk you through the whole process from contract all the way until closing and make sure it's a smooth process and we don't hit any obstacles or hurdles that some of the closings cause. So we do a lot of this stuff and we don't stop until the property is sold. At the end of the day, I make sure my clients are fully satisfied that their property is sold and it was a smooth and easy process for them with as little inconvenience as possible. If you're looking for honesty, transparency, and proven results, then I am the right choice for you.